set. Get set. Ready. 42 Spider. Ready, go. Igloo. Igloo. Set. Set. High. Ready. Ready, ready. Moves. High. Set. High. Cobra. Ready. Here we go. High. Cricket. Here we go. 29 Philly. Ready. Slab. Ready.
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. The give to the back. Finds a crevice and picks up 5 out to the 8. Guys, let's talk a little about Middle Tennessee. They've climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else.
Well, they are, and they earned that number beside their name. They've played really, really well. The question is now, can you keep it? David, how many times in the past have we seen a team outside the top 25 finally get ranked and then get blown out the very next week?
And there's not a lot of difference between 25 and 45. A lot of times, so many people close together. So earn that ranking and try to keep climbing.
Pulls and fires complete. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
Leaves it with the back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Back to pass. Got his man down the middle. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Complementary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job in the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Rides the back on the option, the give. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
They'll move the wide receiver. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to go up top. Got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Caught near the sticks. It's Turbin. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a 1st at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Moving away from pressure. Finds a little space. Oh, he's got some space. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one they were going to have their hands full trying to slow down this athletic quarterback. That time, they had their eyes in the wrong place. Quarterback got to the perimeter on the right, and it was just too late. Big gainer for the O.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. If you're able to move the ball on a drive like that. The most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing for this offense now.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. The give on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. It's complete on the right side. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
A little screen to the running back. Jukes his way for more. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Plays like that, but just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Middle Tennessee on top, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. After the break, they'll go back to work. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Lets it fly deep downfield. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Raiders. Talk about a breakdown in coverage. That might be the easiest catch he'll have all day.
It doesn't get much easier than that, except the hardest part about this is the walk to the sidelines, because then you have to justify what happened, and your defensive coach is going to be just a smidge upset that you left that guy wide.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Tight end now in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And the quickest way to blow up the run game is those interior big boys, those defensive tackles getting in the backfield really quickly and making that ball hurt.
Man, that D tackle was in the backfield in a hurry. The big man is nimble.
Nimble, fast, quick, athletic. That's just all words to describe defensive linemen with.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football. And now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
Makes the grab. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing strike.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. It's complete. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something, he'll make those contested catches.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught. Knocked down immediately, but they couldn't stop him from getting the big gainer to the 30.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several 1st downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Well, good decision there by the QB. A little zone read action. He reads the defensive end crashing down, keeps it himself, gets a nice chunk of yards.
And when you do that, you sort of get the drive going or keep it going, as the case may be.
It's amazing in college football now how big of a part of each offense the zone read has become. We're seeing more and more athletic quarterbacks on rosters now. That is a staple of this sport.
So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Touchdown, MTSU! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up. And
they'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. To the air on 1st down. Got the quick pass. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Patterson. Still running at the 40. Turns on the Jets. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking to throw on 1st down. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the pass interference in the end zone will give them a free 15. Remember the difference in this rule and the pros. Ball is not placed at the 1-yard line in this situation. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Looking for the goal line. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Off the play fake on 1st down. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Pressure coming. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And he hauls it in at the 30. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. The offense will stop the clock and use one of... They'll open this 3rd quarter with a run. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Catch inside the 25. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Firing to the right, complete. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just trying to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
This time he's got it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
He makes a catch. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains. And when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Blue Raiders! That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, you know, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such...
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 40. He's in open space downfield. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First and 10 from their own 24-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently.
Snags it down the right side. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. Wants to throw again. Caught close to the marker. It's Turbin. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Looking to throw on first down. Unleashes one. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better.
He's got him. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Man, the offense got away with one there. That was supposed to be a running back screen. Instead, the quarterback threw it somewhere else. And with all the offensive line running way down the field, they're lucky that wasn't a penalty.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels as they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, MTSU!
And how about the dynamism dinosaur, the fullback, getting involved in this game in the passing attack. This is a guy that has really, really good hands, and this offense knows in these types of situations, if they can just find a way to get him involved, he can go score.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Here we go. Reset. Let's go. And on. Moves. Go. Set. Ready. 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 Get set. Get set. Set. Hey. Go. Lasso. Last ready. Spider. Ready. 42 Spider. Ready, go. Set. Hut. Set. Here we go. On. Igloo. Igloo. Ready, ready. Moves. High. Cobra. Here we go. Ready. Cricket. High. Come on, set. Reset. 29 Philly. Slab. Go. Jackrabbit. Ready, ready. Pound 55 wheat. Ready. Easy. Ready, go. Easy. Here we go. On. Let's go. Ready, ready.
He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. He's looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but not before. Solid gain on that pass.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Brought down quickly, but it's a big gain through the air. Spot the ball at the 45. The Blue Raiders line up on 1st and 10 now. Motion now from the tight end. He decides to keep it here.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. Caught near the sideline. It's Shaw. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, that's a great catch.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down.
42 spike.
The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch. And the offense backed up, beginning this drive near their own end zone. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Let's it fly to the wideout. He's got it in the open. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
1st down here for this offense. It's a run. Running back's got it. Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physics.
He's in the clear. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. And the Blue Raiders pick up enough for a 1st down here. They keep him off balance with a run. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
Ball handed to the running back. Spins away from defenders. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
They'll try to run this one in. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drop.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Looking for a gap. It's Shaw running through the tackle. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Chris, I think I could hear him call.
First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And is brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage. Now it's 2nd down here.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a 1st down.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And this one is caught. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Blue Raiders pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Ah, here he goes. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
And the Blue Raiders will line up on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Quarterback still with the football. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Blue Raiders.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out, gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
How about that? The receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
And the quarterback keeps it here. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw, looking to scramble. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense, in good position to take that throw away.
Quick throw over the middle. And the pass is incomplete. That's 3 in a row. His passing game out of sync.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. Caught over the middle. It's Shaw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Handoff from the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Receiver makes the catch. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch made in space. look out. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Second down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And this pass is on target, caught. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag.
Breaks into the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down after a short gain there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Blue Raiders looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to pass here on second down. And that catch is hauled in. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on second down.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway, snuffs out the scoring. The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quick throw to the left. He's picked for a third time tonight. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. The Middle Tennessee offense back on the field now. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. First down and 10 now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Touchdown, Blue Raiders. This passing game is still on fire. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, and all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team.
So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Nice grab. It's Shaw. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about...
Here comes the Middle Tennessee offense back out there. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. On the run, it's Shaw. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught by the receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Drop for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Simmons.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down.
And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Heads out of bounds after running for the 1st down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes?
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
4th down now, and defensively, you know.
So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, that's 2 straight incompletions. You'd hate for this offense to squander such really good field position. Let's see what they dial up here on 3rd down.
3rd and long in obvious 4-down territory. They'd love to at least get a chunk of it here. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going 2nd when you get into overtime. Now you know.
So here comes our first play of overtime. Ball handed off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. But you got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
2nd down after that previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
Incomplete for a third straight play.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any.
Now, this is a tough one. And you get it to overtime. You come up short. It's a heartbreaker. They'll have to pick up the pieces after this one.
Yeah, I think we both thought that this game was going to be really close, but I don't know if we would have been able to guess that it was going to be this close. They were so evenly matched, and it just came down to those few plays at the end that really decided.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Spider. Igloo. Igloo. Moves. Go. Come on, set. Ready, ready. Easy. Ready. Easy. Ready, go. Cobra. Here we go. On. Let's go. Ready, ready. Set. Ready. On. Cricket. 29 Philly. Ready. Flare. Flare. On. Slab. Ready, set. Jackrabbit. And on. Down. Go. Get set. Get set. Ready, ready. Hound 55 weak. Ready. Green 25. Ready, go. Let's go! Set, ready! Flare! Flare! Go! Green 25! Ready, ready! Down! Ready! Lasso! Left! Ready, go! Spider! Set! .42 Spider! 40 on!
it.